Hello.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Okay. Okay. Now this is a two-dimensional Laplace equation. So we have two-dimensional Laplace equation: dou square u by dou x square plus dou square u by dou y square equal to 0. Just keep u as xy. U is equal to xy, where x is what? X of x, and y is what? Y of y. In the place of x is what? X is a function of single variable. Y is what? A function of single variable. So dou square by dou x square of xy plus dou square by dou y square of xy equal to 0. You just observe here, you differentiate with respect to xy. Differentiate with respect to xy. So if you're differentiating with respect to x, you can treat it as y, correct? As a constant. You can treat it y as a constant because it's a partial derivative. So y comes outside. You are differentiating with respect to x with respect to x here. And here also with respect to y, you are differentiating. You are differentiating with respect to y so that x comes outside because x is a constant. It's a partial derivative. X is a constant. We just observe here, x is a single independent variable. X is a single independent variable. Y is also a single independent variable function. So when you are going to apply the partial derivative, whenever the function contains more than one independent variable, whenever the function has more than one independent variable, then only you have to apply the partial derivative. Okay, so that's what not required partial derivative. You have to apply normal derivative. Okay, you just divide by xy on both sides. Divide by xy on both sides. So y gets cancelled 1 by x gets cancelled 1 by y. D square y by dy square equal to 0. It's separated. That means what? 1 by x d square x by dx square equal to c plus 1 by y here. If you transfer to right side, what you are going to get? Minus 1 by y d square y by dy square. Let me call it as some constant k. Some constant k. Okay. Now it has separated. Now it has separated. So let me take first function 1 by x d square x by dx square as k. Second one minus 1 by y d square y by dy square as k. So multiply by x on both sides. D square x by dx square equal to kx. D square y by dy square is minus ky because I divided by minus y on both sides here. So this plus kx comes to the left side, minus kx equal to 0. This minus ky comes to the left side, becomes plus ky equal to 0. Now d square x by dx square minus kx is there. So that I can take x outside. So that d square minus k into x equal to 0. D square plus k into y equal to 0. Okay. So equation 1 and equation 2 we have. This is d square minus k into x equal to 0, d square plus k into y equal to 0. You can call it as equation 1. This is equation 2. So I'm going to take case 1. See, already you know this. This is a derivative differential equation. D operator method, already you have done this. What you have to do usually, I'm going to take it, what is the value of k? K is a constant, right? K is a constant, I have taken that. So let me take k value 0, constant value 0. What positive values you are getting that, or negative values that. So if you put k equals 0, you know this is a differential equation. By applying the D operator method, we are solving this. Since k is 0, well, auxiliary equation becomes what? You already studied in second semester how to solve the D operator equations. That means what? How to solve, solution of non-linear differential equations by using D operator method. We have done that. We just see that in the last semester. So many methods are there. Here it is right side 0. So no need to find out particular solution, particular integral. Only complementary function you are finding. You know this. Some function, if it is there in the instead of 0, you can apply complementary function. Sorry, particular integral. But here there is no required of particular integral, only complementary function. So first of all, you have to apply, you have to take auxiliary equation, m square minus 0, in the place of d square, m square minus 0 is 0. So m square is 0. M square 0 means what is the degree of this equation? 2. So that the roots are also 2. What is the degree of this equation? 2. So the roots are also 2. 2 roots you will get. Correct? So hence two roots we have. How do you know? By the fundamental theorem of algebra, you know this. That the fundamental theorem of algebra is studied, and if you say, I think you studied that, what it says, fundamental theorem of algebra, it says that whatever the equation of the degree is there, that has to get the number of roots. Number of degree is equal to number of roots. So degree 2 here, two roots we have to apply. So only two roots, that is 0, 0 only. So that what is the solution? You know x outside. So x is equal to constant c1 plus c2 x e power 0. Roots are repeated. You know case. Roots are repeated and real. Okay. Roots are repeated and real. Okay. So that c1 plus c2 x into e power 0 x, that is x is equal to c1 plus c2 x. Similarly, for equation 2, if you take k value 0, m square plus 0 is 0, m square is 0, m value is 0, 0 there. Given c1 plus c2x into e power 0x, c3y plus c4 e power 0y. Why it is I have taken y? Because y outside that. It is a derivative with respect to y. Derivative with respect to y. Here derivative with respect to x, that's what y comes. Here c3y plus c4. Or else you can write c3 plus c4y left to you into e power 0y. So what is the general solution? U is equal to xy. Here x, here y. Okay, this is what general solution. Come to the case 2. Here in case 1 I have taken if k is 0. Next k is equal to some positive integer. K value is some positive integer. That is case 2. Positive integer. So let me take k value is p square, some p square. What it means, why I have taken square? Because the reason behind that, positive integer. Positive number means what? Positive number means what? Always it gives positive number means whole square. Square will get only positive value. Either you have to take mod sign or you have to take square. You know that. Negative becomes positive when you have taken square. So whatever the numbers are, the negative terms will become positive whenever you have taken square or mod sign. Here I have taken square. Okay. So in the place of k in equation 1, here this is the equation 1. In the place of k, I am substituting p square. D square minus p square of x equal to 0. D square plus equation 2 is d square plus p square of y equal to 0. Substituting in the place of k is p square. Okay, d square minus p square of x is 0. D square plus p square of y equal to 0. What is the auxiliary equation? M square minus p square 0. M minus p, m plus p equal to 0. M is equal to plus p and minus p. Two roots, different roots we have. Roots are different. So that what is the solution? X you are taken. X is equal to c1 dash e power px plus c2 dash e power minus px. You know that. What is the auxiliary equation? M square plus p square is 0. M square is minus p square. M is what? Plus or minus root of minus p square. Plus or minus pi. You will get plus or minus pi. So you have taken y outside, so that y is equal to c3 dash cos py plus c4 dash sin py into e power 0 actually. That is what. You know this. When the in the last semester you studied, complex root comes like this. Roots are real distinct like this. Roots are same, previous one. So you can take general solution as u is equal to x. In the place of x, I substituted. In the place of y, I substituted. This is what general solution. Come to the case 3. If k be negative number, so k be negative number means what? P square is positive. Outside you have multiply by minus sign. This is not p minus p whole square. Minus p square, minus outside this. So what positive number you know p square, that turn to negative number. Convert to negative number whenever if you multiply by minus sign. That's what I've taken minus p square. So in the equation 1, in the place of k, you put the d square minus k into p square. Equation 1 means what? D square minus k. See that equation 1 here. In the place of k, you put minus p square. Minus into minus plus p square will get. Here minus k minus p square. D square minus p square of y equal to 0. So if you put k value is minus p square, you get d square plus p square into x equal to 0. D square minus p square into y equal to 0. Auxiliary equation is what? M square plus p square equal to 0. Here m square minus p square is 0. So plus p square right side, transfer to right side. So minus p square. M is equal to plus or minus root of minus p square. That becomes a plus or minus pi. Plus or minus pi. Okay. So here a square minus b square formula. A minus b into a plus b. That is m is equal to p minus p. That. So it's a complex, so that C1 cos px, C2 sin px. You can turn it as double dash here. Actually, I missed that. Here double dash, here also double dash. Okay. Here roots are real and distinct, so that C3 power C3 dash double dash C4 double dash e power minus py. So this is x and y. U is equal to xy. You will get this. Okay. So these are the solutions we have. Now totally you just observe. All cases it seems like this one. Constant into cos, constant into sine, c constant into e power, constant into e power minus p. You just observe in all cases, three cases. So that's what I can write generally. A cos px plus b sin px, c into e power py, d into e power minus py. This is totally general solution. Means what? From all the cases I have written like this. Now we have to solve some problem. I think no doubt, no questions, no questions, no doubt. I think. Okay. So go for the problems. First problem, solve Laplace equation uxx plus uyy equal to 0 subject to the conditions u of 0 comma y equal to u of l comma y equal to u of x comma 0 equal to 0, u of x comma a equal to sine pi x by L. Okay. So he has given the, this is boundary functions he has given. This is a boundary constants that this is a Laplace equation. He has mentioned Laplace equation. Sometimes they won't mention. You should know that what is the difference between Laplace equation and wave equation. Here uxx plus uyy equal to 0. So we have D'Alembert solution. What is the solution we have? Generally u equal to a cos px plus b sin px, c into e power py plus d into e power minus py we have. Okay. Now let us take the equation, call it as equation 1 here. Call it as equation 1. Put x is equal to 0. Put x equals 0 in equation 1. In the place of x, you put 0 here, sorry. U of 0 comma y, a cos 0 is 1 here. Cos 0 is 1. Okay. Sin 0 0. Right? Cos 0 1, sin 0 0. ವೈಭವ್ ಸುರೇಂದ್ರ ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಲೇಟು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಈಗಲಾರು ಬಂದರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಓಕೆ
Sir, sorry, sir.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಹಾಕಿ ಸೊ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ 0. Simply I am not substituting x equals 0 because he has given the data. Nodi 0 comma y, u of 0 comma y, x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. In the place of x you put 0, you'll get u of 0 comma y is 0. So that's the reason I am substituting x equals 0 to get the data. ಅದನ್ನ ಡೇಟಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So put x equals 0 so that in the equation 1 here this value is 0, a sin 0 0, a into c plus d, because sorry, c into e power py plus d into e power minus py. So equal to 0 because u of 0 comma y is 0 alwa. Now you know this one, exponential function never be 0. Exponential function never be 0, so that this term won't be 0. Only a can be taken as 0. Okay. So because this reason, so you got the value of a. Next, to find b and cd, b c d value I need to find. Again I'm using the data. So here y is 0 because we have u of x comma 0 0. Put y equals 0 in equation 1. So u of x comma 0, y 0 here means what? Here e power 0 1, e power 0 1, c plus d here. So a cos px, a value 0 alva, it's 0 ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. b sin px as it is there. Left side ಅಲ್ಲಿ u of x comma 0 0. Okay. So this a value 0, so that this value 0, b sin px into c plus d. Now put x equals L in equation 1. This is, you call it as equation 2. Put x equals L. Why I am substituting x equals L? Because we have a data. Nodi, u of L comma y 0. X comma 0 use ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ, 0 comma y also I used. Now I have to put x equals L in equation 1 and u of L comma y you can substitute as 0. So wherever x is there you put L. So a cos pl plus b sin pl, c into e power minus py plus d into e power minus py. So u of L comma y by the data, the given question is 0. So a 0 here, b sin pl as it is. This is also as it is. Okay. Now, of course, exponential function never zero. B also never zero that because we are not mentioned B zero ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. So this value, what is that? CNPL, CNPL, sorry, CNPL can be zero. Instead of zero, I can write sin n pi, right? So sin cancel, other PL is n pi. So that P can be written as n pi by L. So that P can be written as n pi by L. Now equation 2, see that in the place of P, I can write n pi by L in the equation 2. So we have as it is from the equation 2, but instead of P, I have n pi by L. Since B never be 0, C plus D also is not equal to 0. Sorry, sin n pi by L of x is also not equal to 0. Only C plus D equal to 0. You can ask me that why sin n pi by L of x is not equal to 0? Because we doesn't know the value of x. So that is the reason. And we doesn't know the value of L. So that's what I can write. This is never be equal to 0. C plus D can be equal to 0 because we don't know what value will be there. So that C can be taken as minus D and D can be taken as minus C. Now come to the equation 1. So we got the values of C, D and A substituted now in the equation 1. So in the equation 1, E of x comma y equal to, in the place of A, put 0. B is sin, in the place of C, in the place of P, I can substitute n pi by L into x. Okay, from the equation 1, I'm substituting. In the place of C, n pi by L y. Sorry, in the place of D, I substituted minus C, e power minus n pi by L. Because P value substituting. So you just observe here, here also C, here also C. I can take out C as a common factor. So that E of x comma y is BC sin n pi x by L, e power n pi by L into y minus e power minus pi n by L into y. Now, so you know this is the formula. What is that? E power theta minus e power minus theta is 2 sin h theta. So instead of this one, you can write 2 sin h theta. Theta value is n pi by L. So E of x comma y is BC, that is 2 comes outside, 2 BC sin n pi x by L into sin h n pi by L into y. Okay. Put the value of n. If you put n value, see, n value, if it is 1, 2, 3, you're substituting, you're going to get different values. So I can write this one, 2 BC values. 2 BC values, I can take it as B1, B2, B3. So remaining, so that I can take adding all the values. What are the values? 2 BC. I don't know the value of BC, that's what. So you can get the constant B1, B2, B3, etc. Are you understanding? See here, BC can be taken as the constants because B constant, C constant, 2 is also constant. So let it be some constant like B1, B2, etc. You keep on taking like B1, B2 and adding, you will get Bn. N values may be 1, 2, 3, you'll get B1, B2. Instead of 2 BC, I can substitute Bn. Sin n pi by L into x, sin h n pi by L into y there as it is. Followed as equation 3. Now put y is equal to a. Why I am substituting y equals a? Because of the data. See here, he has given the data y equals a. Here, e of x comma a is sin pi x. To use this one, I am substituting in the place of y as a, so that you will get in the place of e of x comma y in the left side, you will get e of x comma a. In the place of y, put a here. Remaining everything is same. So since given e of x comma a sin pi x by L, I substitute in the place of e of x comma a sin pi x by L. Now expand this one. Put n equals 1, you'll get this. Put n equals 2, you'll get this. Like that, you keep on moving, plus etc. It will end up with n infinity, you know that. N equals 1, first term. N equals 2, second term, plus third term, like that. You equating the coefficients both sides. What is that coefficient? Sin pi x by L. Sin pi x by L coefficients you are equating. Here in the left side, 1. In the right side, what do you have? B1 sin pi h a by L. Sin h pi a by L and B1 are the coefficient of sin pi x by L. In the left side, 1. So sin h pi a by L comes to the denominator. So that B1 is 1 by sin h pi a by L. Understood? Here left side 1. Right side what? B1 into sin h pi a by L. The sin pi h a by L comes to 1 by that. Hence. Next, B2 constant. If you equating the coefficient sine 2 pi by L is never in the left side. So that B2 value is 0, B3 value. Remaining all the values are 0. You got only B1 value. So you stick on to that only one value in the equation 3. Sorry, in the sigma values. So only put n is equal to 1. Okay, in the equation 3, only put a put n equals 1. B1 sine pi by L x sine h pi by L y. Got it? So, and y value you know that. Okay. So, y. So, from equation 3, we got this one. Now, B1 value. What is the B1 value? 1 by sine h pi a by L. Substitute that. Hence, we got u of x comma y is this term. I think I also no questions, any doubt regarding this problem, you can ask me. If you have doubt, you can put it in message box. So now come to the second problem. Excuse me. No doubt regarding first problem in the Laplace equation. Come to the next problem. Solve dou square u by dou x square plus dou square u by dou y square equal to 0. Given that u of x comma y, that is 0 comma y is u of L comma y, d of x comma 0 is 0, u of x comma L is Lx minus x square. So this is our terms are same. It is same as previous problem. So that what you have to do, up to this a of x comma y, you do it as it is. Up to equation 3, I'm telling you. Up to equation 3, you do it and call it as equation star. Suppose in the exam they may ask like this one, and you have to do up to equation 3, then you start writing remaining here. And I'm going to call it as the equation star. Okay, I have written, you have to write up to above expression again. Okay, from the problem 1. So put y equals L. Why I'm telling y equals L? Because that given data, what is that given data? See here, u of x comma L, Lx minus x square. But in the previous problem, it's not like u of x comma L is some other sine pi x by L. That's what. Lx minus x square. So put y equals L. So u of x comma L, in the place of y I'm substituting, put y equals L in star. LL gets cancelled, sin n pi, sin h n pi by sin n pi by L into x. U of x comma L is Lx minus x square. Bn can be taken as capital letter Bn, sin n pi by L into x. This Bn can be taken as Bn sin h n pi, Bn sin h n pi, Bn sin h pi, because sin n pi by L into x is this one. Remaining Bn into this one is called as capital letter Bn. So since one series, equation 1 series is regarded as half-range Fourier series, just observe here. It's a sine series, right? It's a half-range Fourier sine series, right? Because you just observe half-range Fourier sine series, the solution, what you are writing the solution at the end, is it same? You are going to finding the value of Bn by using the formula this one in the half-range Fourier sine series. 2 by L, 0 to L, Lx minus x square, sine n pi by L into x. Because L here arbitrary period. So I'm applying that to find Bn value. I'm using that concept. So in the place of L, L as it is. Okay. So you know how to integrate. First function, this is second, Bernoulli's method. First function, integration of second function. Sine integration is minus cos n pi x by L. N pi by L constant comes to the denominator, minus sign. Differentiation of Lx minus x square. That is 1 minus, sorry, L minus 2x. L minus 2x. Again integrate this one. Minus sine n pi by L into x divided by constant comes to the denominator, n square pi square by L square. Next, minus sign, next plus sign. The differentiation of 1 L minus 2x is minus 2, so that it becomes minus 2. Minus into minus, again plus 2 there, because one more minus. Sorry, minus 2. Minus sign becomes what? Integration of minus sign is plus cos. Integration of minus sign is what? Plus cos. N pi x by L into x. What constant? It comes to the denominator. Already n square pi square by L square there. It becomes what? N cube pi cube by L cube. Now apply the limit. Apply upper limit. If you apply upper limit, you just observe here, L into L. because the upper limit is L into L, L square minus L square, 0. Okay, here also LL gets cancelled, sin n pi 0. So sin here also 0, here also 0, 0 minus 0. Here if you substitute L here, you'll get plus 2 plus cos LL gets cancelled, minus 1, minus 2 there, sorry, minus 2 there. Here it is a minus 2, right? It is minus 2. Cos n pi you'll get. Okay, this L goes to, sorry, L cube goes to numerator. So 2 times cos n pi you'll get, because LL gets cancelled, cos n pi. Cos n pi is what? Minus 1 power n. Minus 1 power n into L cube divided by n cube pi cube. Minus lower limit, put lower limit, 0. Here it is 0. Here this is also 0. Cos 0 is 1. So that L cube goes to numerator. So minus 2 L cube by n cube pi cube. See here. Minus into minus, plus 2 L cube by n cube pi cube. Here minus 2 into minus 1 power n L cube by n cube. Right? So you can take, you can multiply by 2L. So L gets cancelled. L square will get 2 2s are minus 4, L square minus 1 power n by n cube pi cube. So 2 2s are 4. LL gets cancelled, L square by n cube pi cube. Hence, finally, we got Bn value. That is 4L square by n cube pi cube outside, minus minus 1 power n plus 1. That is minus 1 power n plus 1 divided by n cube pi cube. So you just observe here, Bn value 0. Whenever you are substituting n is equal to 2, 4, 6. See how? Minus 1 square. If you put n is equal to 2, minus 1 square is 1. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. N is equal to 4. You will get again 0. So for all even values, you are getting 0. Just observe. Put n is equal to 4, 6, you'll get 0. You put n is equal to odd number, 1, 3, 5, like that. So you'll get 2 here. You'll get 2. 2 4s are 8. See, because if you put n is equal to odd number, 1 or 3, 3 minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus plus 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 4s are 8 L square by n cube pi cube. For n values are odd value. If you put n is equal to 2, 4, 6 even number, Bn value 0. If you put n is equal to 1, 3, 5 odd number, you will get 8 L square by n cube pi cube. So Bn is what? Bn is nothing but Bn sin Hn pi. You know that where Bn is? Bn sin Hn pi. Hence Bn is what? Sin Hn pi comes to the denominator. So you got Bn. Now come to the equation. What is that equation star? U of x comma y is this one. This is the equation star, I think. So Bn value, substitute Bn value, 8 L square sin Hn pi n cube pi cube. In the place of n1 to infinity, there, to satisfy this one, you have to put n is equal to odd number. Otherwise, because for even numbers, it will be 0, totally it is 0. So that's what, this case is holds good only for n is odd numbers. Any questions, any doubt, you can ask me. No doubt, no questions. Doubt ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. So up to this you studied. I think I have finished all the units. If you have doubt, you can contact me. And tomorrow there is a quiz. You know, all of you attend the quiz at a prescribed time. I given the time. The syllabus is 4 years series. Any other thing? Any other questions? So I will share the notes of Z transform also. And probably, if possible, I will share all the 5 units. I will merge the all the notes in the PDF, and I will share one notes. Maybe I will work it on it. I will share without mistakes, without that I'm telling you promptly, without mistakes. So I'm checking thoroughly every problem. Should not be have any mistake.